of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of game one. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Jung Ho Kong is really someone to pay attention to right now. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Julio Urias will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in game one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Harrison is the second out of the opening frame. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jameson Taillon gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H? Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Jonathan Villar.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. 2 for 3. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now,
Third
let's give you a look at the big picture here.
Justin
There you see the
Turner.
participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. We are still. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Andrew McCutchen.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with the 0-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. High pop up. Urias is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Franklin Gutierrez will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Here's Jock Peterson now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 2 for 4.
Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Here's Adrian now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jamison Taillon. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2-3 go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Julio Urias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Well, he's ready. Here's the first offering.
Center fielder number 6.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Now, this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Josh Harrison is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Jung-Ho Kang stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Andrew McCutchen sent packing for the second out of the inning. Gregory Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple onto the bottom of the fourth now. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's flared out toward left. Gone onto the grass. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers. At the plate, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Corey Seager.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat. But come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw was low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Jock Peterson now as he rips it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
First pitch of the at-bat.
David Freese.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Josh Bell, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jamison Taillon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Boy, man, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Adrian now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside. 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in once again, Jung Ho Kang. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0. Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And this is
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. So striding forward now, Yimi Garcia is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
A fastball right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Popped up. Harrison is going to get there. 1 out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. It swung out and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Working to keep them in the game here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Villar is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at Gung. He's up with it. The throw. Touche, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third here this afternoon. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Another 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up.
55, Josh Bell.
Adam Liberatore enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Liberatore.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Villar is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Wade LeBlanc will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Stewart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 23.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. In his career versus this pitcher, 1 for 6. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Stewart has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher,
digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
First pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-2 home. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Stewart, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, catcher Chris Stewart.
Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So stepping in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted in the air to center. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Yasiel Puig is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Number 5, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded, foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
For the batter.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. Lifetime versus this arm, 2 for 10. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It sounds so cliche-ish. Stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Pirates nothing. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw on to 1st for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Four 0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home.